Well, I hope you're enjoying your nice Wednesday. Well, let's talk about SoCal sports and the championships that they've got here. Starting with the Los Angeles Dodgers baseball team. They recently won the World Series in 2020, which brings them 7 championships overall, six in LA. And you also have the California Angels or the Anaheim Angels. Now they're the LA Angels of Anaheim, which is about a half hour from Los Angeles in downtown in Dodger Stadium. Yeah, the Angels are like the Dodgers' little brother down the freeway. Yeah. Well, the Angels only have one World Series championship in their only World Series appearance in 2002. They came very close to reaching the World Series in 1982 and 1986, only needing to win one game in both those league championship series, but it didn't happen. But the Dodgers, of course, with their 6 World Series wins, they've appeared in the World Series a total of 12 times since moving to Los Angeles. But they only have one championship overall in Brooklyn. But yeah. So yeah, the Dodgers have won 6 World Series in LA. But they also lost 6 World Series. Yeah. Of course, they won it all in 59, 63, 65, 81, 88, and 2020. They lost in 1966. They lost in 1974 to Oakland. They lost to the Yankees in 77 and 78. They lost to the cheating Astros in 2017, and they lost to the Red Sox in 2018. Well, they were victorious over the Yankees in 63 and 81. They beat the White Sox in 59. They beat the Twins in 65. They upset the heavily favored A's in 1988, and they beat the Tampa Bay Rays in 2020, while the Angels beat the San Francisco Giants in the 2002 series. The LA Lakers, on the other hand, have won a total of 17 championships, 12 since moving out to LA. Of course, 1972 was that magical run they had when they beat the New York Knicks, 33-game winning streak. They had Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West on that team. Yeah. And then you had the Showtime Lakers of the 80s with Magic and Kareem and James Worthy and Michael Cooper and Norm Nixon and Byron Scott, etc., and Kurt Rambis, led by Pat Riley. Yeah, they won it all in 80, 82, 85, 87, and 88. They came up short in 1983 and 84 when they lost to Boston. They lost in 89 to the Bad Boy Pistons. But yeah, they beat the Pistons and the Celtics and the Sixers in the 80s. Yeah, they also lost to those same teams as well. Yep, they made it to the NBA Finals in 1991 as well, but lost to the upstart Chicago Bulls led by Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and company. Yeah, that Bulls team was really something that decade. The Lakers wouldn't reach the finals for the next 9 years, finally winning the title in 2000 for their first title in 12 years with Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant and Rick Fox, led by Phil Jackson and that triangle offense, and Glenn Rice and Big Shot Rob and etc. By beating the Indiana Pacers, coached by Larry Bird, the former Celtic. And then, of course, Reggie Miller was part of that team as well. And then they beat Allen Iverson and the 76ers in 2001 to repeat. But 2002 would be a little bit more difficult. They hit a minor bump in the road when they faced the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Finals. Fell behind 3-2 in that series, but however, they bounced back and won the series in 7. And they would sweep the New Jersey Nets, coached by former Laker Byron Scott, for their three-peat. However, that would be Chick Hearn's last NBA Finals and last championship. The Lakers would again reach the finals in 2004, only to lose to the Pistons, led by Chauncey Billups and the Wallace Boys, and Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince, led by Coach Larry Brown. And yeah, the Lakers were favored in that series, and they lost in 5. And then they reached the finals again in 2008 against Boston. However, they lost to the big three of Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce, led by Kobe and Pau Gasol and Lamar Odom. However, they would rebound in 2009 and in 2010, winning back-to-back titles over the Magic and got revenge against the Celtics. And they won last year in 2020 in the bubble against Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero and Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat. And not to mention, Andre Iguodala was on the Heat that year. And, with LeBron and AD and Danny Green and Caldwell Pope and Kyle Kuzma, that was a fun team. And Rondo, led by Frank Vogel. And there you have it. The Clippers are still searching their first trip to the NBA Finals. Last season, they got to the Western Conference Finals, but lost to the Phoenix Suns. And the Anaheim Ducks won a Stanley Cup in 2007. The LA Kings won 2 Stanley Cups in 2012 and 2014, though. The LA Rams went to the Super Bowl in 2019 but lost to the Patriots. The Rams did win a regular Super Bowl title in modern times in 2000, but they were the St. Louis Rams back then. The LA Raiders won the Super Bowl in 1984. And, however, that would be their only championship in LA, as they would move back to Oakland, and now they're in Vegas. The LA Chargers have yet to appear in the Super Bowl as the LA Chargers and win a Super Bowl. They did go to the Super Bowl as the San Diego Chargers, but lost to the Niners during the 94-95 season. The San Diego Padres went to the World Series twice in 84 and 98. However, they were huge underdogs both times, led by Tony Gwynn. And they lost to the Tigers, and then they got swept by the Yankees in 98. So they have yet to win a World Series. And that's how it is in Southern California's professional sports. Hey, at least Dodgers and Lakers all the way. Well, all right. Well, there you have it. I'll catch you later.